And just on the left, when we get through here, is a massive lake. It reminds me of Mamma Mia with all the blue and white.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Right, we're continuing our mooch around. I just can't believe it. It's like we're on holiday abroad somewhere. Oh my goodness, could it get any better than this? We managed to get this table. Welcome to a new vlog. It's a nice sunny morning, as you can see out there, and I'm just about to have my overnight oats, which I got from M&S yesterday. Apple crumble overnight oats.
I want a slice of toast.
Now they sound good.
I saw the rising sun glitter in your eye.
Right, we are on our way and we are going to Portmeirion. It's somewhere where we'd never heard of until our friend Tracy showed us the other day. She goes, why don't you go here? It looks beautiful, it's in Wales. And
we were mesmerised.
We were like, that's in Wales? It looks like you're in Italy or Venice or something. So you have to pay £20 each, and we've booked it because it's Sunday, just in case it's busy. It's about an hour and a half away from where we are in Aberystwyth. It's up near Portmeirion, and it looks beautiful. So that's all we know about it. We've looked it up briefly on Instagram and TikTok, and it just looks right up our street. Lots of cafes and interesting things to show you. So let's get on our way. We're just both looking around as we're driving and like, oh my god, it's beautiful. Just keep saying North Wales is stunning. Even better when the sun's out. But look at it.
It's just mainly undeveloped, isn't it?
I know,
like little villages
it's beautiful. Look at that bridge over there you can walk across. There's so much to explore in North Wales. We need a whole Wales road trip to plan, either later this year or next year.
Going to be next year now if we're going to Europe.
Annual pass is only £40 here. We paid £20 each to get in.
I know.
So this is the long drive to get in to Portmeirion. So we're still about 0.8 miles away. Oh, 0.8 of a mile away, should I say.
Look at the views to the left, though. It actually does look like a lake in Venice, doesn't it? Not Venice, like Lake Garda or Lake Como or something like that.
Yeah. There's actually a motorhome park here as well, but when we checked, it was about £50 to £75 per night to stay there. It looks like we're coming to a little sort of theme park or something. So we need a cafe. I fancy a coffee.
Well, we have
a long time ago. So it's £20 for adults, £16 for seniors, £12 for children, and £34 for a family. Change of plan. We're staying here overnight in the motorhome, in the camper van. I'll let you know in a minute what's happening.
I saw the rising sun.
Right. Here we are in our plot for the night at the village. So we read the motorhome charges wrong. It was £55. It's £55, £65 or £75 depending on the length of your vehicle. So ours is £65, ours is medium. But £65, that gets the anybody that's in the vehicle into the village for 2 days as well. Plus your overnight stay. They've got showers, they've got water, they've got toilet drop-off points, everything. So for an extra £25 on top of the tickets that we'd paid for, we also get to stay here the night. And we were just going to look for somewhere to stay once we'd been in here. And look at the size of the plot. It's humongous. So £55 for a smaller one. In fact, I've got them here. Let's have a quick look. There we go. A small pitch is 5.5 to 4 metres is £55. Medium pitch 7 metres by 4 metres, £65, and a large pitch is 8 metres by 5 is £75. Prices per night based on 2 people. Oh, it's 2 people, so additional fees will apply for extra persons. And each pitch location has the following: electric hookup, TV hookup, drinking water tap. On site, the following facilities available: washrooms, showers and toilets, wireless broadband, grey water tank, L's and drainage, dishwashing and facilities, and also a swimming pool may be used, and they've got an outdoor swimming pool, and entry to Portmeirion will be complimentary. So not bad at all. So the grey waste drop-off point here, little picnic table there, some plots around here, your pictures, and the toilets and showers are there, and there's the reception where we've just checked in, and then we are just around there.
I've got to say, the showers and toilets are brand new, like everything's white and like marble, and it's not like a shower block in a campsite.
No,
I mean,
very nice.
The camping area is actually new. It's not been here for years. I think they've done it recently in the last year or so.
Time to go into the village. Right, we're making our way into the village. It just feels like we're in Italy. And just on the left, when we get through here, is a massive lake. I'm hungry.
Me too, actually.
Wow. Look at that. I'm so glad it's sunny today. It wouldn't have looked as good if it was raining, but it looks amazing.
Storybooks can't compare, their night is good. Looking at you now, it's obvious, it's meant to be. Don't have to try, it comes naturally. There's just no denying.
It reminds me of Mamma Mia with all the blue and white. Do 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 do.
This is not operational. I know it can't be because they fill up.
Oh, I'm so glad that the sun's out.
Me too. It's raining at home and at the lodge as well. I've been checking. But look at this. You can like sit in here, come in, have your dinner on a night, and then come down for like the sunset and just sit here drinking a glass of wine.
Right, let's go up into the village. In parts, it's got Italian vibes, and then like this is Spanish, I think. Do you know what I mean?
It's also got Welsh because of the different colours and Cornish. But it definitely feels like you are in like southern France.
Yeah,
like
southern France
kids,
as well.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's just so random. Look at that. I wonder if they're like.
Every time we go around,
I know, every time we go around,
we're saying, "Oh my god!"
I wonder if that's where places people can stay, because it's all like different places where you can stay overnight. It's all based on a hotel.
Well, there's cottages, there's hotel rooms,
Yeah.
and it was really famous by the Beatles as well.
The Beatles manager used to come here quite a lot, and George and Paul McCartney came here for his 50th party.
It was also the setting of two famous TV series. One of them is The Prisoner, which I've never seen, and the other one was Doctor Who. Doctor Who filmed here in the 60s or 70s?
I think it was.
70s.
Yeah. You can see why. You imagine a lot more things would be filmed here, to be fair.
It's almost like an episode of Stargate. You know when they go to like those random
Yeah.
planets, and each village has got a different vibe? It's like they came here and filmed here.
There's about 5 different cafes.
Ooh, let's go and try them all.
We've found a shop with lots of chutneys and stuff. Sweet apple chutney, Welsh tomato chutney. Oh yes, please. We'll have to have a look in here when we've done. I don't want to carry it around all day. Right, we're heading up here to Cafe Glass. Oh, it's closed. Oh. This wasn't that I looked at last night, and it looked quite nice, but oh well. There's lots of other ones which are hopefully not closed. Right, we're heading down here to more cafes and what have you.
Masala chips.
Masala chips, mac and cheese.
Not exactly French, Italian. I'd have it.
Oh my goodness.
God, they look absolutely out of this world.
So I've gone for sweet and sour, and you've got Korean. I want to try both.
I want to try yours, I know.
All right, try yours. I'm trying mine. It's beautiful.
Mine's nicer than yours. Let's swap. No, it's like molasses, like a treacly taste.
So Chinese meal wasn't exactly what I was expecting at an Italian town, but it was beautiful.
It was amazing.
We are going to have some cake though, and a cappuccino. Is that Italian?
Yes.
Cappuccino we've got, and
Gelato.
We want a gelato, so we've got Italian things to come. Right, we're continuing our mooch around. What is this? Hercules. 1863, erected in here in 1960. What is what?
It's a swimming pool with some salt.
Oh, I wonder if that's the pool we can use. we get the use of a pool. Oh my god, look at the view. If that is the pool we can use.
Let's mooch down.
Because we're staying here, we get to use of a pool. Just trying to find his way down to the pool, just to see if that is the one that we can use from the motorhome, the Welsh flag flying high there.
If they question you and say, residents only, you say, yeah, we're camping.
We're in the motorhome.
Putting a note there, like turn the nose up at you.
Just in the hotel, look at this. We just come to ask for the gate code for the swimming pool. How nice is this? Get my Kindle out later, have a little read there, I think. We have the code. Wish I put my shorts on, but it was very cold this morning when we came out of the van. I mean, the van's not that far away to go and get my shorts like, but I can't be bothered. I'm just in heaven right now, Welsh heaven.
I just want to get in that pool.
Go on then.
Bit nippy, actually.
Well,
The
water's a little bit nippy. You just can't believe it. It's like we're on holiday abroad somewhere. I mean, we are really. Technically, we're in a different country. We're in Wales.
Right, we've just spent the better part of
an hour,
maybe more.
I had a bit of a nap.
Fell asleep, and the sun's kind of gone behind a cloud, and it's freezing when it does. And we're just completely in awe and amazement how there's so much colour and so much difference to. You just don't. It's just not what you expect, is it?
Not in Wales.
No, not at all. It just feels like we're stood in the French Riviera or in Lake Garda or something like that.
Is it time for a gelato?
I think it might be. They look like hotel bedrooms. There's beds there. I can see a bed in that one there. I just want to stay in one. Don't you? Look at the little fountain there. Let's have a look over here. I can't describe it. It's like, who the hell thought of making something like this here and why?
Well, I did look up his name, but I forgot.
Well, that's no good then, is it?
It's actually owned by a charitable trust now.
Charitable trust, yeah.
It was a guy. I'll look his name up.
Go on then. There's like, oh my god, there's a tunnel there. I wonder where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where that goes. Let me see if I can see in it. I'll chat way. Oh, it looks dark. That actually looks bigger than the entrance to that bloody mine we went in Cornwall. Can you imagine opening your window and standing on that balcony first thing in the morning and overlooking that lake?
It was designed and built by Sir Clough Williams Ellis between 1925 and 1975 in the Baroque style, and is now owned by a charitable trust. It has served as the location for numerous films and television shows, most famously as the village in the 1960s television show The Prisoner, as we said. Right, we're now on the Woodland Walk, which takes us, well, we think so, yeah, which takes us up to the top areas, and
eventually we'll swing back round to the motorhome for the gelato.
Right, we are here, and we've got to walk all the way around there back to the village, I believe.
Right, so on the Woodland Walk is the Chinese lake, which is just behind us.
A bit random having a Chinese section.
Yeah, but it's a bit random and it's Italian. Look at, oh my god, look at the colours on those.
Yeah, beautiful like that.
And look at the seeds all falling down, hoping for like pollination, and the lily pads. It's almost like a fairy tale.
It's beautiful.
Oh, there's like a Chinese bandstand there.
Reminds me a little bit of P-Zone Park.
I knew you were going to say that.
In Scarborough.
It just needs the swans on the lake now. Look at these huge, I'm sure they're lilies. I thought they were orchids over there, but they're actually lilies. Look at that with the flowery bit in the middle, and then these massive leaves like huge dot leaves. I was restrictive and resisted and didn't want to blow it. I had a single cone, which is actually 2 cones high. Gan it here, had a fish bowl.
I've got chocolate underneath and vanilla on.
There's more than 2 scoops in there, definitely.
Fancy a game of chess, Nick?
Well, you can't get in.
Well, you can't play anyway, so.
Well, that's true.
So.
It can't be chess because they're all the same. I know they're not actually.
Now the pawns and rooks and knights and stuff. So a little look at this before the sun goes down, because we're heading back to the van just to get caught up, unpack. We haven't really unpacked anything.
Tempted the toilet.
Yes, you do. And then we are going to come back down here this evening because...
drink on the front for the sunset.
because once the park closes, guests of the motorhome and the hotels still get to come in
24/7. You can walk around here at 3 in the morning if you want.
So I hope it's all like lit up and all cosy and lovely, so we'll see. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Here, I'm here.
You're right.
It's Nick's turn to empty the toilet because I emptied it the last time. A bit heavy, innit? It's because you've been loads.
I have actually.
So as Nick was saying, the toilets and showers are very clean in there. And what's this, dishwashing? I'll have a quick look in here while you go around there. So you can come and wash your stuff up here. General waste all around there. And ooh, the Elson points inside. You don't usually see them inside. Ooh,
This can't be it.
this is weird. I haven't seen them like this before. I'll leave you to that.
Right, we've had a 2 or 3 hours just chilling out. It's about 7 o'clock at night and we're going to walk down onto the waterfront. The tide went out as we were coming in, so it might be on its way back again now. And we're going to have a glass of vino or non-alcoholic beer or proper beer down on the waterfront, and we may or may not then have food in the restaurant depending on how busy they are. And we did get some chicken from Marks and Spencer's yesterday, so we may come up to the van and have it there. We keep saying now we're ready for home.
Well,
We say it every night, and then the following morning we're like,
it's mainly because we've got things to do when we get back to the
we
lodge.
have got a big list of things to do. Let me get the light off my face. We have got a big list of things to do when we get back to the lodge. We've got this sofa to redesign. We need to get the van MOT'd before we take it into Europe. We need to decide whether we're having the tyres done, and if so, get it across to Costco.
In a few days.
And then the grill's got to be in on Thursday, and it's Sunday now.
I'm still in Wales.
And we're still in Wales. It's like 5 hours back to the lodge from here. So
We've got to go visit family.
yeah, on the way. So yeah, we're going to head down, but we're not ready for. It's weird because we kept saying yesterday, if we're in 2 months in Europe and we've only done like almost 2 weeks, what are we going to like after 2 months?
When we go to Europe, we won't have things to be doing back at the lodge, you know what I mean?
No, we'll do them in the van as we
At
go.
the moment, we have things to do when we get back at the lodge. Like I said, like Nick says, we've got to get this.
Just little things like we need to staple some of that non-stick onto the bench tops because the cushions slide around and it drives you insane. The extender cushion doesn't have any, and as you can see just there, it's just slid off when Lee's pushed past it. So we need to get stuff like that sorted.
I'm ready to go to town.
We've got some paint touch-ups to do. Behind the TV there's a hole in the wall which we didn't fill.
But the main thing is for me getting this desk sorted. There's a new desk.
Oh yeah, we've got the Lagun mount to fit. It's turned up today actually. It's a locker waiting for us. Hopefully it's then when we get back.
That's the biggest change that's going to happen.
Yeah, so the Lagun mount needs to be put in. We need to get a fake tabletop to put on top of it and make sure it's the right size before we order the right size wood.
And then I can sit here and edit.
And
to the door.
We've also ordered all the components to convert Starlink from a 240. The problem we've got with Starlink is it's very, very power hungry, and what it's doing is it's using the 12 volt power to go through the inverter to convert it to 240 volts, and then the router itself converts it back then to 48 volts. So we're losing loads and loads of efficiency by transferring it between AC and DC. So the plan is that we what are you doing? The plan is that we convert the Starlink so it runs from all of DC, and we just get an upstepper from 12 volt to 48 volts, which I've got an order. It's coming from Amazon America, as well as a power over Ethernet injection port and cable that basically plugs the Starlink dish plugs directly into this device, and we replace the Starlink router with a travel router. So all that's on order. It should be coming later on this week, and the other stuff coming from America by the 9th of May. We then have to decide whether I have the balls to chop the dish up and mount it into a flat mount on the roof of the van so we can have Starlink permanently on. And then what we will do, and I've been looking this up all afternoon, we will install another switch here, which will be the Starlink switch. So instead of basically climbing in the back and putting the dish out and things like that, we just flick that switch and Starlink will just boot up. It'll acquire satellites in space, and it'll save us about 30% in power. The only problem is, like I said, you have to get the dish, you have to get a little Dremel saw, and you have to cut the back plastic thing off, remove the motor, and then mount it into a case and put an acrylic lid on it and then seal it and then glue that to the roof. So I've been watching some video. What is that buzzing?
Something outside, I think.
So doing that is going to take a lot of balls, and this mount system has to come from America, and that's more than the bloody Starlink itself. You can get ones off Etsy that are 3D printed, but a lot of people said that they're not UV protected and they crumble, and we don't want that with the Starlink strapped to the roof flying down on the motorway. So anyway, are you ready and waiting?
Ready and waiting.
Right, where's the keys?
Just having a look at the map as we're going in, so you can see this. That's where we are now. This is the village.
It's like Princess Bride. It's like a fake town, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the walk we went on today. We went down here, all the way around here, and up there, and then back. So there's this red walk that we didn't do, so I don't know what that is up there.
I don't know, but I'm not bothered about that.
Bit of a walk, and we didn't see that lake there either.
We saw the Chinese lake and the little bridge it went over.
Look how different it is, just a few hours. This was all water before, and now there's a lot of sand.
I wonder if that's the island from Merlin. Merlin!
I don't think so.
It might be.
Noisy bleeder. It's got a strange feel to it now because everybody else has gone. It's closed now for regular visitors.
It's like we shouldn't be here.
Yeah, but anybody that's staying in the motorhome or any of these like
cottages
or whatever there is around can come in all night long. So there's literally nobody here.
Nobody at all.
It's very quiet. I can't wait to see what happens when the sun goes down.
Like I'm trespassing.
The only place that's open tonight, as far as I'm aware, from the opening times, is the hotel bar and restaurant right round at the front.
They do have speakers placed everywhere, as if it's like what they do in Disney where they have music playing. But so far, while we've been here, they've not had them on.
How do you know? Have you seen them?
I've seen loads of speakers, but we've not heard anything.
It's such a unique place, isn't it?
Yeah, I've said it before, it feels like you're on a movie set. It's like you're living on a movie set.
Maybe we should watch an episode of The Prisoner.
No, Baz is trying to talk me into it, but
I'm
not sold on it. I'd rather just...
So that is the place that's open, just down there.
Don't look it, there's nobody outside.
Well, it's a bit nippy now for people to be sat outside.
That's true.
It would be lovely to be sat out here having a drink, but it's just very cold tonight, so we're going to see if they've got any tables inside.
Right, we're in the hotel, just past the hotel lobby. Lobby. I've posh Downton, you see, I'm being posh. We just sat in front of the fire, even though it's bloody freezing cold with that door open. Lee's found these seats. We've just got ourselves a fake beer and a real beer and some cheese crisps, and then I'm going to send Lee to get the menu for the bar, for the restaurant, and ask about availability and see what food choices we've got.
Oh my goodness, could it get any better than this? We've managed to get this table next to the fire, and these are the menus, the bar menu. Have a look at that, lots of Welsh on there.
Well, being in Wales,
well, yeah, obviously.
We'd rather expect it, wouldn't we?
And that is the restaurant menu. We think we're just going to get off the bar menu.
We definitely are. 2 courses for 68, 3 courses for 75 per person.
Well, we're going to go off here because I've seen something. Artisan Welsh cheese, chutney, celery and biscuits. I just fancy something like that.
Yeah, why don't you treat yourself and get a packet of crisps with it as well?
We just had a packet of crisps. Right, here's our cheese and crackers. Lots of cheese, not enough crackers, and a ham sandwich.
1 cracker for every piece of cheese.
Yeah, ham sandwich. Crisps and some beetroot by the looks of it. Right, we're walking back. After a little disappointing cheese board. You can see lots lit up.
The spotlights?
Yeah.
Never mind.
I say we're just looking at what's lit up.
Not much.
Not much yet. It is a little darker than it's showing on screen.
Knackered from walking up that bleeding hill. Could always go and get us trunks and have a dip in pool.
No, it closes at 6 o'clock.
Does it?
Yeah.
Look at these. You can see like the rooms now where people
are staying.
Things. It's like everywhere.
It's
like accommodation.
Yeah, everywhere's accommodation all the way around.
And you're in the village. It's just, it's so surreal.
It's just so weird, isn't it?
I wonder what they're going to do when all the tulips die off. Do they like replace them with other flowers, or?
I wonder what it's like at Christmas if they do anything. Like trim it up and maybe have some like Christmas stalls and stuff like that.
There are some spotlights like on the paths here, and also in the Colosseum bit over there.
Yeah.
I'd imagine if you're looking down from one of these rooms, you're going to get like a spectacular
nighttime
lit
view.
up garden.
Yeah.
Unlike ours, we'll just get a picture of our electric post in our pitch.
Good morning. Nick's just making the bed.
Trying to.
It's not as much of a hassle as it may look. It only takes
tedious.
No, it only takes 5 minutes, if that. The toast is on.
It smells delicious, actually. Right, I'll leave you to make the rest of it.
Another day, another view from the van. Very nice one. I love these red leaves. It kind of reminds me of a Japanese garden, especially with that. Like an ace.
Japanese gardens have you seen?
No, that's like an acer tree, isn't it? By the looks of it. It looks Japanesey. So if you were here for like a week, not that I'd want to be here for a week, but you could like proper set up here, couldn't you? If you had like a canopy,
yep.
And like get all your chairs and tables out and stuff. So very nice plots. But like I said,
get Wi-Fi on the plot as well.
Yeah, we've had Wi-Fi on the plot.
Just stopped though.
Yes, it's stopped working, but only for the last 5 minutes. It's been working very well all the time. So yeah, very nice pitch. A very wet start to the day.
But we're on the move.
But we are on the move. And we are heading first of all to the family just to call in, say hello, catch up, and then we are going back to the lodge. And obviously the weather's a bit crap and we've got lots of deliveries due. We've got the Lagun mount for the new table that we want to put near the sliding door, so we want to get that sorted.
Tons of washing to do.
Loads of washing to do. We've got some things that Nick wants to try and convert Starlink to 12 volt. They're arriving as well, so we have lots to do at the lodge, so we want to get back, get all that done.
And we're going to adapt the table and the cushion, the fixed cushion wider.
Yep, all the cushions to sort, and lovely views out the side window.
What was that from today though?
No. So it's going to take us 3 hours to get to family and then another hour and a half to get home. And it's been a great trip. We've had
a little stressful at the first.
Bits of stresses with the van, but just things like that just get you more prepared for van life. And you know, we were going to go home a week ago today we were about to go home to get the van fixed, a 6-hour drive home.
Oh my god, was that a week?
Yeah, a week ago today, and then Nick had the idea, let's change the relays, and fingers crossed everything's been fine since then.
Started every time.
So it just goes to show you, fingers crossed, we'll be fine on the road if things happen, because
don't say stuff like that, you're tempting fate.
Nick can mend it himself, or we can just phone the RAC. Look at all this slate and the side of us, and we're just passing some slate caverns, which I guess you can go down and have a mooch.
Don't do mines.
You don't fancy it?
No, I do not.
I don't mind it.
No thanks.
Find it quite fun.
This is getting hard.
There it is. Oh, Zip World.
Oh, that's the other one. That's the
a different one than we did.
Yeah, different to what we went. Christ, it's been a long drive. It took 4 hours to get back from Wales to Leigh's mum's. We had only driven the van at about 55, 56 just for economy on fuel. So every hour on the sat nav, where we're supposed to be travelling 70, we have to have another 15 minutes on. So it was a 3-hour journey, so it took us 3 hours 45 to get back. Anyway, we've called at Leigh's mum's, we said hello to him.
Had some lunch.
Had some lunch. We're on his way back to the lodge now. Got the heating on ready. And I'm looking forward to my own bed tonight.
Right, we've been home for a couple of days and it's time to crack on with some improvements for the van. So this arrived, the Lagun mount, which is going to just demonstrate how it works. Ooh, careful.
It fits to the bench.
Yeah, at the end.
Swings around.
Yeah.
And then this also swings around as well, so it'll go like that. Now we need to decide how big a tabletop we need. And we've also made some changes in the van in the last 24 hours as well.
We'll go and show you. Right.
This is bigger?
Yep. So Nick's made that bigger.
So
that it's more in line.
It's more solid and all because it rocked before. And these, so basically we've added about that much on. So when we're going to have to get the cushions remade, so the sponge is due today. Then we're going to take it to a lady in Driffield, hopefully, to remake the cushion the same width. The old extension cushion will fit there, Or we could even have another one made a bit wider, possibly, I don't know. And then that table mount is going to go on the end of here, whilst this is attached, and then swing around. So the thing we need to do now is get it assembled, fix that on, and then decide what tabletop size we're going to need. So I need to do that now. Right, so as you can see, that's what we've made bigger. So we're going to get that cushion remade and the back one, and it will all then line up. And then we have the Lagun mount now fastened to this base, a fake tabletop until we decide how we like it.
So we can still have the sofa out and somebody be using the table as a desk.
Yeah.
And it can go like that if you want it in a little bit, so it's not, and I can still edit, or it can go out like that. Ow. If I want it a little bit wider, or when we've had enough of the table out and we're just sort of like, we can put it sort of away.
But for when we're driving, it needs to be.
It'll be stowed away.
It needs to be stowed and put behind the driver's seat.
And if I ever wanted to, I could also sit like this. Not that I probably would ever, but if I just want to sit outside, looking outside, I can work like that.
And then what about when the door's open?
What do you mean?
With the door open?
When the door's open, like on a nice sunny day where we're somewhere that hasn't mosquitoes, if you wanted to, it can go right out like this. So, like, if we
It's a shame it doesn't go down. Well, you can always take it right down to the floor and then put the seat outside, and it'll be like a high table.
It's for when we're eating. If you want to eat outside, you can use that. You can put all your food there.
Hold on. Hold on. Right, let's lower it down as far as it'll go. Still a bit high, isn't it?
But it'll be fine for like food.
Fine for a barbecue.
Barbecues, food, outside table. Like put your drinks on while you're out here.
Right, so we just need to find a tabletop and permanently fix that.
Yep. Right, as usual, change his mind backwards and forwards. So we were going to get another bit of wood to match that, so we could have both tables if we ever needed both tables up. But now
we pay for 3 meters.
Yeah, now we're thinking, well, would we ever want 2 tables up? I mean, freaking hell, it's not a mansion. And then just using this as the tabletop for the Lagun and using the wood for the sofa, and then we wouldn't ever be able to put this up in the middle. But why would we ever want 2 tables up?
I don't know, but I know what'll happen. The minute we need dining mode, I mean, we'll just take the screws and the screwdriver with us. We can just always detach and reattach if ever we needed it for a short period or whatever.
We've always got dining mode in this one anyway now.
Well, I suppose. We've also got another bed as well.
So it just means attaching the Lagun onto this bit of table.
And we had it slightly off-centre on that one. Right, can you get me the other 6 screws that come out of there?
Right, just cutting that down to match that size and giving it a sand. Right, done. The oak table is on. Shut the door a little bit.
The piece we were cutting is just in there.
Yep.
It just needs a little plinth to ride on the wooden battens. And then what we're going to need is we're going to need that cushion remade, new back one, and this one shrinking down.
Right, you got to sit over there as if you were going to have your dinner or whatever, edit whatever.
Right, bring me dinner, put it on the table. We can have it that way, or we can have it wider.
And I can still sit over here if I wanted, or Nick can.
Or you can sit at that angle, the door's open,
yeah,
and look at whatever's outside.
So it's still a sofa, and somebody can still be working over there.
It'll be a proper sofa.
Yeah.
Permanently fixed,
yeah,
with the table and chairs here, and then in driving mode, we haven't figured this one out yet, and we haven't figured out what we're going to do with the curtain, in driving mode it'll basically be like that. So we need some way of fixing that to the base for driving.
Yeah.
We haven't worked that one out yet.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe a Velcro strap.
Yeah, I like that. Right, put it back out again so I'll have another look.
It's more sturdy there because it's fastened to the bench there. So here it's a bit wobbly, but it's fine
nice
for occasional use.
That you can look out the window as well while you're doing some work or having your breakfast, whatever.
Yeah.
So just putting 2 risers on each end. For what reason?
Because rather than putting a piece of wood 22mm thick, I can cut out all the wood here and not waste any of the weight. So these are just risers that sit on the poles that makes this piece the same height as the rest of the seats now.
And we'll just have to see along the way, as we're doing more van life, whether we actually ever say, oh, we could do with that table up in the middle.
Well, we'll take that with us.
I can't ever see as a reason for it, but we'll
the
see.
Extender that we made, we can take that out of the van now. We don't have to carry that because that's definitely not going to be used.
No.
If we need an extender,
we'll
just.
I had not had to use that extender much.
I know it was a bad idea. Right, we're just waiting for the final part for our 12-volt conversion for Starlink to turn up and the new sponge for the sofa. Hopefully, if that turns up, we can measure it and go and take it to the lady's house tonight and tell her what we want, and then that kicks that process off. We have also ordered the replacement tap that we lost, and they've emailed and said that they've got no stock and we want to wait. So we're on
for the thermo
for the
toilet.
Thermo toilet.
What's it called?
Thetford porta potty. Yeah. We left the water nozzle in Glastonbury. So we're off to Bridlington to Yorkshire Coast Caravans because they're a Thetford's parts specialist to see whether they've got any. I doubt very much they have, or whether they can order me one.
We've tried, haven't we, to get one?
We've tried on eBay, but they just said they're out of stock. I've kept it on order for now until we can either locate one somewhere else or whatever. And then hopefully the deliveries will be back at the locker by the time we get back. So there's just one more item to get.
Back at the lodge, and we have ordered that little thingamabob for the toilet. The Thetford toilet should be here within 7 days. Nick's just nipped out and got some packages that we were due. The sponge for the new flooring and stuff like that. He's just having a look at them all now. What's that?
I don't understand.
What is it?
That's a new router for the van.
Pocket-sized travel router, which Nick will be doing something with it when he's converting Starlink to 12 volt.
Starlink stuff. What the hell?
What?
I've only ordered one of these, but yeah, we've got 2.
So, Nick's going to look at all those things. Whilst he was out, he got some food, so let's have a look what he's got. I have no idea. We're actually going out with a Disney wife tonight for food, but something come up, unfortunately. They've had a family member that's been taken ill. So, I said, right, we need some food. Let's have a look what we've got. So, we're having some breaded fish by the looks of it. My favourite Kit Kats. What's this? Oh, yogurt. Sweet chili sauce. Where's the veg and stuff?
Veg? What veg?
Broccoli. Carrots. Starting to look a bit better. And potatoes. So that's to make a meal with tonight.
Right, so let me explain what this is. So that is a PoE injector. That will take the 12 volt feed from the van and inject 48 volts into the PoE injector in here, in pins 1 and 2. It will then take a feed from the LAN into the new router, which will replace the Starlink router, and then that will go to this thing, which will send power up to the dish. So it will all run on 12 volt. It will get rid of all the 240 volts. So we're not going to go from 240 volts to 48 volts and then back to 12 volts. And do you know what I mean? Mm. So we should save about 30% power, assuming all this works, which I've got to test. I did watch a video, Mathers on the Map, which are also Vanlifers, and he did
a really good video on it, didn't he?
He did a really good video. I couldn't get the same stuff that he ordered because it's only available in America. So I've got these alternate ones, which should work because they are made for Starlink. And then if it does, we can get that installed in the van and it gets rid of the router. And then this is just like a little travel router instead of that massive heavy one. This runs off USB-C. So And then we've got the padding for the cushions in the van, so we can cut these and then get them taken to her tomorrow.
It's like deja vu.
I know. This will be before we left the lodge, won't it?
What do you mean before we left the
January.
lodge? Oh yeah. Well, I think so.
It was because we took it back with us to get done.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Whilst we were out.
So, if you're not sure why we're doing this all again, it's so that they all match.
Leigh changed his mind.
It's Nick's OCD. The dope quite line up.
Well, no, because we've made it bigger.
Yeah, and obviously now one of the main seats is bigger, so it will all match with this. What?
It's got a slight bevel on it, but it'll be fine. Right, so that's. We need to go into the van and make sure that fits before I do the next piece.
Yeah. Nick spotted a problem with the van build, apparently. Not with the van build, with the seat build.
See if you can spot it. Right, so I've cut the foam, that's fine, so it's not going to stop them. Right, see if you can spot what the problem is.
No. You have to tell me.
The edge is not here.
What do you mean?
Well, if you sat on that now,
Yeah.
the edge of the cushion is going to fold. If the curtains come out to here, which it's going to do to line up with that, the cushion's going to bend down. This.
Oh, that used to be the
should
edge.
be here.
Right.
So all these need flipping over.
Oh, joy. This place is such a mess. We need to tidy up when we get back. We've got all this material and we're going to take it to the kind lady. Well, not kind, but she's not doing it for free. No, we're paying her. We're going to take it to the lady.
Tell me how much, yeah.
I'm sure she is kind as well. Well, yeah, you could have got price first. We are going to take it to the lady who's going to do it for us.
Right, been dropped off. Gave her one of the little cushions that we're not going to be using, just as an example of what we want, and she's going to get on with that, and hopefully it shouldn't be too long. She said probably either this weekend or next weekend, which is fine because we're not planning to go anywhere in the van until end of May, beginning of June.
Yeah. We've got to get the grill sorted.
Got to get the grill sorted. We've got some other bits and backs, teething problems and repairs that we have to do inside the van.
Starlink to convert.
Starlink. Oh, we're going to try that tonight.
No, not tonight. Tomorrow.
I do fancy it tonight anyway. Yeah, that should be interesting. We'll either blow the dish and we won't have Starlink at all, or it'll work and we can wire it in permanently into the van.
And it's already become invaluable to us, so we can't be without it.
Yeah. So the other thing is as well is getting it roof mounted, the Starlink, and there's only one way to do that, and that's stick it on the roof so it basically puts another 2 foot on your roof height, or you basically cut the back of the dish off, remove the motor and put it into a mount. So we're going with that option. So assuming that we don't blow the dish with the power conversion, we're hoping, well, our friend Leigh, who does 3D printing, who has an Etsy store, I've given him the link for a 3D print mounted Starlink dish by Everlanders, I think it is. So he's printing that. It takes 90 hours to print apparently. He's just sent me a video of it actually printing. It's going to take a long time. It had done about 2 millimeters. So he's on with that. You then assemble it and cut the back of the dish off and mount it into the frame. So we'll have to see basically what that entails.
Good morning, welcome to a nice sunny morning. Nick's hurrying about, rushing all over the place because he's about to take the van in, hopefully to get the grill fixed. He's only got about 20 minutes to get there.
Right, see
Fine. I'm going to follow him in the car. Hopefully they're going to take it in, fix it, and it won't be too long. I hope they're not just going to look at it and then like book us in for another day. So, hope you've enjoyed our vlog. This is vlog spanned over a few days, starting over in Portmeirion. And really enjoyed that place over in Wales. Let us know what you thought to that. Have you been? Or is it somewhere you'd like to go? And thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below, and we'll see you on the next vlog with hopefully a fixed grill.